Hey everyone, I'm back, and today we're going to be talking about Ace Ventura, Pet Detective. And this movie came out in 1994, and it's known for putting Jim Carrey on the map and making him really famous to what we know him as now. And I have never seen either of these Ace Ventura movies before. I have seen plenty of Jim Carrey's movies, like his comedies and stuff, but I've never seen these two. Like, I was somehow that one guy that just missed out on Ace Ventura. And it just took me forever to watch them, and I finally watched them, and I think that they're fine movies, inoffensive, harmless, and nothing too crazy, nothing too offensive, just nice little time capsule movies that I understand why they were successful when they came out. And it's interesting to note that this movie came out the same year as The Mask and Dumb and Dumber. Just putting that out there, that same year, he was on a roll. Three movies that he's pretty well known for. This, The Mask, and Dumb and Dumber. All came out the same year. I always knew that he was in those movies, but I never knew that all three of those movies came out the same year. But anyways, going into my thoughts on Pet Detective, I thought Jim Carrey was great, and he's pretty much the reason why anyone is going to remember this movie is for his performance. And he's very memorable, and he brings a lot to this character, and the Ace Ventura character is memorable. And it's mostly like a performance, and it's kind of somewhat of a parody, and it's fun. I like it for that. I like for what it's going for. The pacing was pretty quick and not a lot of wasted time, and just has some really fun ideas that are touched on and either expanded on or just like left up to your imagination as to like, oh, okay, this is kind of funny that this is something that exists in this universe. Even if it doesn't make any sense practically, it's exaggerated to make it feel like, okay, this is a thing that is a part of this universe, and the only reason it's there is for you to laugh, and if it works for you, it does. If it doesn't, it doesn't, and that's pretty much what this movie is. It either works for you or it's not going to work for you. And I did enjoy the goofy tone that was attached to this movie. That kept me entertained, and I honestly wasn't bored by this movie. I'm not saying that I was invested in anything when it comes to like a detective story or caring about the characters or like feeling as though there are any stakes involved. Like, there are much better ones, especially ones that came out now, like, I don't know, Black Dynamite or Edgar Wright's Cornetto trilogy. Like, I just feel as though those movies offer so much more than what this movie is offering, because all it really offers is just like a fun concept and Jim Carrey's performance. And if that's enough for you to like a movie, then you'll like this. And don't get me wrong, I can be entertained by that idea, but unfortunately, I'm just looking for something a little bit more. And a positive that I do have for both of these movies, and I feel like I'm stepping into my thoughts on to the second movie a little bit, but I do appreciate that they're just 90 minutes. Like, they don't overstay their welcome, and I don't feel as though they do anything more than what they need to be. They're just meant to be nice, simple entertainment, and if that's what you're looking for, then here you go. Nice, simple entertainment, has some memorable scenes in it. The scene I remember most is the hotel scene. That was kind of funny. The music in this movie didn't really do much for me. It just reminded me that, oh, you're watching a 90s movie, and that's literally all it had for me. And the line, alrighty then, just got a little annoying after the third time it was said. And that was in the opening scene. So that was a bit annoying. And you're probably waiting for me to just go all out and say all of my different issues as to why it doesn't work for me or why I don't fully connect with this movie. But honestly, that's really all I have to say about it. It's kind of difficult for me to talk about this movie. Not because it's a film where it's just you have to be very careful not to spoil anything, which you don't want to spoil the jokes. That much is true, but my biggest problem would be is that This is just one of those movies where there's simply not much to talk about, really. And everything that I'm looking for is just in other movies, and this is just not my kind of thing. Despite me enjoying it, I don't really see myself rewatching this movie ever again. Still had fun, but I can see myself watching other movies that are 90 minutes, honestly, that I just enjoy a lot more, so. But by the end of the day, I would still recommend that you watch this movie if you want to kill 90 minutes, then this is not a bad way to do so. And it's currently on Netflix, so if you want to check it out, there's a way to do so. And with all that being said, I'm going to give Ace Ventura: Pet Detective a 5 out of 10. Thank you for watching my videos. As always, if you enjoyed this review, be sure to leave a like and comment down below you thought of Ace Ventura: Pet Detective, and my social media links, they will all be in the description, so follow me there. And last but not least, subscribe to be a part of Foley Nation, and I'll see you when I get my next review up, and that is going to be for Ace Ventura: When Nature Calls. So look forward to that, but until I get that up, thank you for watching and have a great day.